So I just want to say, things are uncut with me. I'll tell you the truth. Because you know what? Truth may help someone. I've got a lot of fucking interesting things in my life that's happened. That's caused me grief. Negative self. Yes. That's not a word, but I might throw it out there. I have a little bit of a case of PTSD. And I haven't been to war. So I don't know what that PTSD is like. And I'm not saying mine's worse than theirs. And I have utmost respect for people that serve. And if you don't, go fuck yourself. But if you do, amen to you. My PTSD. Oh. Well, let's just start with this fucking story. This is the first time I'm putting it out there in public. I mean, it's public record, but it's here from my side. It was January 26, 2006. About 2 o'clock a.m. I was driving home from my girlfriend at the time's house after going to school all day. And I just had a Ford F-150. 4-door. Fucking XLT. Just plugs to the tits, you know, plugs everywhere. 12 volts everywhere. I could plug 35 fucking shit. I can plug 35 different refrigerators into it if I wanted. I had the truck a week. A week to the day. The day. Not the date. The day. Got it on a Thursday. Totaled it on a Thursday. You know, this whole like, don't talk on your cell phone. Don't text and drive. Blah, 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 blah. 90%, 99% of us are like, go fuck yourself, right? I'm that 1% now that goes, don't do it. My car accident was caused by me reaching for my cell phone. I literally did a whole like reach for the cell phone on the passenger seat. Hit a car and ended up killing somebody. So you ask, what's the charges? Charges are vehicular manslaughter with gross negligence because I reached for my cell phone. I told the truth. The truth. So the truth. Huh. Fucking. That's a tricky ass fucking word. Real fucking tricky. Because what is the truth, right? Is the truth something that you believe wholeheartedly from your own mouth? Or is the truth something that someone else believes and will repeat the same thing? In my opinion, the truth is it's something that is said from that person, me, their mouth, to be the truth. So along those lines, I'll tell you the truth about that day. Yeah, I reached for my cell phone. Yeah. Do I regret killing someone's mom, grandma, best friend, co-worker. She was 56 years old. I was 20. I injured 2 other people too. I wrote them a letter saying sorry when I was younger. Apparently that was enough closure. I'm just saying. I kick myself every day thinking someone may have a great granddaughter, or grandma's gonna be a happy grandma because she's gonna be a great granddaughter. She'll have a great granddaughter, or whatever, right? Like, I'm pretty emotional right now, to be honest. And if you haven't been watching any of my shit, I'm not in the best state of mind. You know what? That's me, between me and someone else. And someone else. Not that there's like no threesome bullshit going on. It's just 2 people. With a side of a half a third being God. You know what? I'm gonna say this right now. I know. Be a whole bunch of fucking people saying a bunch of shit. I'm born and raised Catholic, baptized Catholic. Went through Sunday church. Went through all that bullshit. But we won't get into the whole, like, church thing. But I'm not a big understander of why there was a God and someone looking out for you, whether or not you call him God or Jesus or whatever, Allah or blah 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 blah. Just, in my opinion, mine, not yours, mine. So shut your mouth. We're in America, we can have opinions and shit. Here's my opinion. What if God isn't even real? What if the whole God, quote unquote, thing is fake? Oh my gosh, I just pissed off a bunch of people. But why not think about the opposite? Why not think, shit, things aren't fucking adding up, right? And then you start thinking, well, if things that aren't adding up in normal life with God, right? Let's just say God has full control, right? God said, I'm due for a bad transmission. I'm due for this breakup. I'm due for this heartbreak. I'm due to feel like a piece of shit that I feel like I am. But the problem is, and this is where I'm gonna get a bunch of haters and blah blah blah, whatever. What if there's nobody above? What if? Right? What if everything you're believing in is a bunch of crock the government's been feeding you? I'm not being all conspiracy. I love conspiracies. Don't get me wrong. But I'm also I like to think of both sides of an argument, you know? Because if you can't think of both sides of the argument, then what's the fucking point, right? Like, if you can't go, oh yeah, no, let me think of something quickly. Got nothing. If a roly-poly gets fucking squished by a car while you're driving backing out of the driveway, do you know? Waiting. No, you don't. You know why? Because it's not important enough. No. That little roly-poly's life is significant in the fact that you know, it may be traveling to get to a better life. It may be traveling because it's hungry. It may be traveling because it's tired of his fucking wife bitching at him. And he's like, I'm out. Probably not, but it'd be funny, right? So that little roly-poly, in my opinion, is me. I am that roly-poly, and I got fucking smashed by a fucking tank. Not a semi, because semi's pretty heavy, but a tank's pretty fucking heavier. So, in conclusion, I have talked to a friend tonight. And that friend has been with me between hell and heaven. She's put me through hell, and she's also my heaven in a dark spot. Now, with that being said, I want you to understand that my love, the one I focus on dearly and I care about, and all I focus on is her happiness, is over me. I take a deep breath because all I want to do is go get a bottle of Jameson. Half a bottle. A handle. Whatever the fuck you call it. And maybe not wake up in the morning. Right? You're like, oh my god. Oh. What do I do? You call me. You talk me the fuck out of it. Right? If you're watching this and it's been this long, call me.